and we got ourselves an adventurer here. Oh, he saw us. What's up, Frosher Bros? Before you ask, the audio may be off, and that's because I just screwed up the audio jack on my laptop, sadly, so things are going to sound a bit off. This means all my videos from now on are going to have screwed up audio, but we're going to try and get along. I may just get a new laptop or something, I don't know, maybe I'll get this thing fixed. I'll see what I can do, but I just screwed it up today. And honestly, I felt kind of heartbroken doing it. But anyways, that aside, so excuse the audio, that aside, we are going to start ourselves a good old Daggerfall playthrough. And of course, we are going to make ourselves a dark elf and continue the trend we started in the arena playthrough. Go see that if you haven't already. So, of course, we're going to be a Dreth in this one. This time, we're going to be a bit more, how do I put it, evil, let's say. We're going to be a bit more grim. We're going to be a warlock. We're going to worship Mana Marco, be kind of a necromancer in sorts. So, the Dark Elves hail from the province of Morrowind. You are part of a tall, dark-skinned people, known to be extremely strong, intelligent, and quick. They are extremely versatile in all manners of skills and well known as warriors and mages. Is your character to be a Dark Elf? Yeah, as you can see, Dark Elves are very versatile. One of the good reasons why you should always pick Dark Elf. Of course, there are other races that have their own things, but Dark Elves are a pretty good jack of all trades. That was until Imperials came along, and they're kind of weird, honestly. Alright, so generate my class by answering a few questions or choose from a list. I'm actually going to choose from a list, just like last time, but of course this time we have custom. Custom is cool because we got, I guess I can put Centaurian here. Yeah, just randomly grab that. Custom is cool because I can literally just make whatever the heck I want. There we go. 65 strength, 65 endurance, 75 intelligence, 75 agility. That's how I like to play. Now, one thing about this, I'm actually playing on the non-Unity version, the old school version, because I'm going to cheese things. And, well, you see, there's one thing about downsides you can do, which I absolutely love. First, I'm going to make it to where I can't use silver just for flavor. That's going to weaken things a bunch. And then I can add a disadvantage. Well, I can add, say, darkness-powered magery, make it to where I'm unable to cast in daylight, and as you can see, that lowers things a lot. Now, I can give myself darkness-powered magery, make it to where I am unable to cast in daylight, and, oh, I think this is an updated version. Okay, well, I got the version on Steam. I guess they did update it. But yeah, on the old school version, you could literally have the same disadvantage over and over and over and over again. It's actually broken. So we're going to give ourselves 3-time intelligence magic. There we go. And we're going to make it to where, let's see here. Rapid healing, immunity, expertise in. I'm going to make it to where we get rapid healing and darkness. That should increase things. Actually, I'm going to make it to where we only get extra mana and extra health. There we go. So we can't use silver. We can only cast in the dark. We got a bunch of mana and a bunch of health. That should be perfect. Beautiful. Now, one of my favorite skills, well, let's see here. I'm going to play as a warlock, so I'm going to want thaumaturgy. Now, so thaumaturgy has access to the effects of buoyancy, which helps with swimming, calm humanoid, which is very useful, Charm Mortal, Levitate. That's right, Thaumaturgy has access to Levitate. Quiet Undead, Shallow Doors Mirror. Actually, wait, those are actual spells. Give me a second. The effects is Charm, Detect, which can be used on enemy magic and treasure. Identify, Levitate, Pacify, which can be used on animal, daedra, humanoid, or undead. That's crazy. Spell Reflection, Spell Resistance, and Water Walking. Yeah, so Thaumaturgy is what you want if you want to fly, identify your armor, items, charm people, reflect spells, resist spells. Basically, what we were playing in good old Dagger or Arena. Now, of course, Restoration is also good because that gives you stuff like free action, heal, and fortify, and cure disease. So, of course, we are going to have a bit of Morger Dreth's stuff. So we are going to have a good bit of restoration in our system. So Thaumaturgy, Restoration, and let's see here. So we also got Mysticism, which allows us to comprehend languages. Create Item is a very good spell if this is the right version. There is a version where you can actually cast Create Item that lets you create an infinite number of items permanently in your inventory and pile it up as much as possible so you can sell it all in one go. There's, of course, also Dispel, Lock, Open, Silence, Soul Trap, and Teleport. Teleport is fun. Teleport is actually a good way to get out of a dungeon. So, we're going to have Thaumaturgy, Restoration, Mysticism. Those are our major skills. Now, you may wonder, well, if we're playing as a good old, if we're playing as a warlock or whatever, what kind of weapon should we use? Should we use a mace? Well, you see, there's a couple of weapon types. We are going to take short blade as a good backup, just like a good healer would. There is actually a reason for that, but we're going to take axe, because I don't know about you guys, but axes in Daggerfall just feel fun. They just feel so much more fun than everything else. Now, another good skill we can take, we could take climbing, I suppose, but let's see here. Illusion's good for, disguising yourself and sneaking around. And speaking of sneaking around, I should remember how to cast stealth stuff. Alright, so there's that. So we can now sneak. I'm going to also give myself, in minor skills, critical strike, climbing, and let's see here. I'm also going to put the rest of my magic schools down here, actually. So, illusion, alteration, and hang on, so Thaumaturgy, Restoration, Mysticism, Illusion, Alteration. We got Destruction too, so yeah, I'm going to put Destruction down here. And my last skill, I'm going to put Daedra, because, you know what, I want to be friends with the Daedra. And honestly, the fact that I'm a Daedra worshipper makes the most sense. That I would be at least minorly skilled in the Daedric language. So, this class is going to be a warlock. Now, warlocks are quite fun, especially when you look at reputations. This is another good thing about Daggerfall, and honestly, Daggerfall is one of my least favorite Elder Scrolls games, but that's really just because all the other ones, I just like them better. It's nothing wrong with Daggerfall, it's just I like the other ones better. But one thing I do like about Daggerfall is you can really start your character however you want. And since we're a warlock, the underworld, though it literally doesn't matter, I just like to have them at 10 just for roleplay purposes, because we're evil, We're evil. So, of course, let's see here. Nobility, I'm going to do -1 on nobility. Merchants, though it sucks, -4. Peasants, -5. Scholars, they're neutral with us because You know, they don't know about us. But of course everyone else is like, hey, you're not a good guy. You're kind of a jerkwad. And of course the nobility are kind of corrupt, so, you know, they're kind of fine with warlocks. Some of them have them in town halls. Now, I can do a fast start and instantly generate my background and possibly miss out on something, or I can choose my character's background. I'm going to choose my character's background. So what school of magic have I been studying the longest? Oh yeah, thaumaturgy. It's just all thaumaturgy all the way. I'm a warlock. It's just what I do. What motivates you in life of adventure? Helping others? Who would help others? Obviously, we're just after the knowledge, because knowledge is power. We're totally Hormeus Mora worshippers. In between formal study, you spend your time. Ooh, I spend my time practicing acrobatics, socializing with aristocrats. I'm going to say learning economics. You know. Alright, now, since childhood you have saved a Curus. Give us some good protection. Now, in gratitude to the services rendered, the Emperor gave you the best starting item in the entire game, an ebony dagger. Now, as you grew older, you received additional magical training in thaumaturgy. As a child, your nickname was Quicksilver, because I want to be fast. You are friendlier the most with Daedra. Easy. Of all disagreeable types, you have the most personal hatred, the most disgust with, well, stupid peasants. I mean, they're so stupid. Why are they so stupid? You are eminent friends with an assassin. Just straight up. And what god, if any, do you worship? Well, none of the 8 divines, and yes, it is 8. There's a reason for that. That'll be touched on later, though. Now, I have the most trouble getting along with others. Honestly, I'm just so terrible with people. Alright, scholars have gotten higher, so the scholars actually like me a bit better now. Now, name myself. I'm actually going to name myself after a Gluckin in one of the newest Oddworld games, Oddworld Soulstorm. I'm going to be Morger Dreth. That's right, Morger. Like Mr. Morger, the guy who runs Necromines. And I'm even going to roleplay him having kind of a Gluckin voice, you know? I don't care. I don't care how young the target is. I said do it. Kill him. And of course, one of my favorite bits and one of the reasons why I like playing Warlock, Dark Elf Warlock, is because of this image right here. You can actually have a nice skull decorating your face, decorating your head. And of course, now it's time to roll stats. So, let's see here. I want to get a nice 14. So, of course, a 14. I'm going to save this roll. Let's see how high we can do. So, we can raise our damage. We can get some good of that. We can get a nice well-rounded 80 and everything. And we can put, say, 1 into magic resist. And 2 into personality. I mean, that looks about right. Like 70 strength, 80 intelligence. I'm gonna save this roll, reroll a bit. I want to see if I can get, you know, some pretty up there stuff. So, let me get until like a 14 and like an 85 in intelligence and agility. Ooh, this is actually kind of close. Tell you what. Yeah, this one actually looks nice. I'm going to save this roll. So I can give myself 270 spell points and a +4 to hit right off the bat. And my strength and endurance, they're 1 point away from being good. Just to double C. I'm going to actually reload to here, so let's see here. Let's see here. Ooh, that's looking a lot better. So I can actually get this to 270. That to that. That to that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna load this roll. Yeah, that should work. Alright, let's go ahead and go with it. So now, time to distribute our points. As you can see, our thaumaturgy is up there. I'm going to raise that all the way up to 40. We're going to have a 32 restoration. I want to be able to fly, basically. I want to be able to not touch the ground almost ever. And of course, I'm going to put all of these points. I'm actually going to spread these out because I do like to sneak. I do like to swing an axe. And though swinging an axe, it will take some time to level it up. It's going to be good at the very least. And let's see here. I want to also level up my magic skills, and I think destruction would be best to raise up to 18, and climbing. We're going to level climbing up. There we go. Yeah, that should work. Now, let's play on very high reflexes because that means I get to swing faster. It also means that enemies get to swing at me faster, but you know, you trade some, you get some. Also, I like how it lets you, oh shoot, it lets you actually change points around right here at the, okay. I didn't know you could actually do that. That's cool.
"400 years after Typhon's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close in the empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the 7th dynasty have allowed the bonds of the empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septon, the 7th, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. Provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion. Once indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysantus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental but personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
You wake and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a prominently rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of this cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. My dearest relative. The Elder Scrolls Daggerfall has a tutorial that can be active during the game. It runs through this first dungeon and for a short time afterwards. Do you want to use this tutorial? I played this game before. No. Alright. Here we are. Now, let me, real quick, I'm going to actually lower the music down a little. The sound, the music. I do want to make sure that I can at least, have my voice be heard while also still being able to hear the game, especially with, our current situation. Now, just to make sure I know everything, because it has been forever since I played this game, so let's see here. Jump the spacebar, that makes sense. Crouch, I made that left shift. Slide, I made that circle. I don't think anyone uses slide ever. Tap for run. Float up, float down, that makes sense. Rest is G. T is teleport, makes sense. I made the keys different modes. Activate object, mouse 1. F6 is inventory. Tell you what, I'm gonna make inventory that. That actually, tell you what, I'm gonna make inventory 5. No, that's use magic item. I'm gonna make inventory 6. There we go. Character sheet is E. Makes sense. Status is I. Switch hand is B. Swing weapon, still mouse 2. Use magic item. Where did I put stealth mode? Because that's really the only thing I want to look at. Steal mode? Nope. Sneak is Q. Q! It's right there next to W. Okay, good. So, alright. I should have all my controls down. So that pulls up my spell book. So this here is shock, which damages health a total of, okay, I have to hold. That's stupid. Damages health from 1 to 20 plus 1/4 for every level, so it's currently 2 to 24. That's cool. Alright. And then, of course, I have slow falling. Of course, slow falling costs 38 mana. And of course, there's no, everything just costs mana, and everything costs less mana as you level up your stuff. And as you can see, I have 270 mana, so I have plenty of magic power. Now, V, that's how I open my hand. Now 6, that's my inventory. And actually, I did make it to where it would be easy, so Q, E. E is how I open the spellbook, which accesses my how I access my character, which accesses my inventory, so I can put on our mail and pull out our dagger. Alright, right hand is equipped. So currently, axe and short blade. And there's the reason why I have short blade, because the ebony dagger, if I just pull out info, It does 9 to 14 damage. Every hit. Every hit. Like, this thing is quite dangerous. Now, I'm going to make sure we are nice and saved up. Ignore that. That's one of my other saves from trying to play this game before. Let's see here. So we are Morger Dreth. And there we go. Now, E is inventory, Q is sneak, oh, let's go ahead and kill the rat. Alright, no treasure. Oh man, it's been so long since I played this game. Okay, so I found 47 gold pieces. I'm gonna have to... Alright, so this is what sneaking is like. I have to actually hold sneak. Alright, so if I stand, I can go upstairs. And this is what sneaking looks like. Should I? I wonder if toggle sneak is a thing. Let's see here. So, sneak is Q. There is no toggle sneak. I don't see any way to toggle sneak, so we literally have to do this just to sneak, and trying to move around is honestly kind of dumb. But hey, standing up is actually kind of cool. Now I made it to where, oh, yeah, actually trying to figure out my stuff. Oh yeah, how much health do I have actually? Oh, 55. That's brilliant. Oh yeah, nah, we can actually look at our stuff. So with an endurance of 69, nice, I am considered very healthy. And of course, with an intelligence of 90, I'm considered a genius. Agility of 90, I'm considered acrobatic. Yeah. Daggerfall definitely has its quirks, that's for sure. Now, one of the main reasons why... Yeah, this here is an imp. These guys have immunity to any magical weapon that isn't a good old shiny dagger like this one, made of ebony. Meaning that any other way of damaging them would be redundant. Now we can rest until we're fully healed. That's good. Make sure we get a good save up. Save our game. I'm going to make this Morger 1 actually. And yeah, there we go. Now, let's sneak along. This here's going to be quite a... Yeah, that's running. So let's go ahead and sneak in here and get surprised by rat. Body has no treasure. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and get more used to these controls. But in the meantime, we can just sneak down here. And we got ourselves an adventurer here. Oh, he saw us. Okay, we gotta kill this thief quick. There we go. He had an axe. Hallelujah. We need an axe. Let's see what kind of damage it does. 2 to 12. Steel battle axe. I mean, honestly, I'm going to have this on the side so we can at least use it. Let's check the info on this buckler. Yeah, it does pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab this gold, and we're going to grab those, but remove that. There we go. Now, That's the thief nice and looted. I'm actually going to drop a save real quick. And one thing I want to do right quick while I'm here, I do want to switch this to M1 and switch that to M2. There we go. Activate center objects. That now. That should help because I am struggling to swing weapons. Enemies nearby? Where? Got an enemy here? I don't see an enemy. Grab that stuff. Yeah, because I don't see... Oh, we got a female thief. Yeah, and I can actually focus a bit more now. And there we go. Alright, let's grab that, grab all that stuff. And we're going to rest down here again. Basically, this is going to be like our start with Arena. It's going to be a second of just trying to get out of this area alive. I mean, I haven't even used any of our magic yet, but you know, we're going to get a chance to because we'll eventually find a mage's guild and be able to make spells. And of course we can sneak, which is cool, but we can't toggle sneak, which sucks. I think Daggerfall Unity lets you toggle sneak, which is cool. In fact, I'm actually going to start doing something right quick. I'm going to actually equip my axe, because we do have a good axe skill. And, oh yeah, look at this. Doesn't that just scream angry warlock that wants to tear you to shreds? Like, that is just a beautiful weapon. Beautiful weapon design. Honestly, the axes in Daggerfall are my best. It's one of the things that makes Daggerfall great, in my opinion. Now, we actually can't look around and sneak at the same time. And of course, he sees us, so may as well get shock ready. Okay, so there we go. Alright. Grab the chainmail, grab the helmet. Move the rest of this stuff so we can sell it later. What's our current encumbrance like? Because in Daggerfall you couldn't, in Arena you couldn't see our encumbrance, but in Daggerfall you can actually click here, factor hand-to-hand damage, weapon damage. 103 kilograms is my maximum encumbrance. And I'm currently carrying 75 pounds. 75 out of 103 pounds. We can lug a good bit around actually. And right quick, we are going to drop a save. This is one of those games where you really have to save often, because if you don't save often, things will kill you. Of course, resting is also very important. But the only issue with Daggerfall is you're usually on a time crunch with a lot of things. This, we're not in a time crunch on anything, so we ain't got nothing to worry about yet. We are in a bit of a specialized area, though. There is a bat around here, and there's up there a skeleton. Also, you can hear a grizzly bear, which is in one of the areas. And there we go. Yeah, that's that gone. There's a bear in there. And he's going to constantly roar, make things very annoying. Especially since I can't rest. But I can run up here. And there's the skeleton. This here is the meme enemy of this game. spell points. There we go. Skeletal Warrior is dead. And he had a quarterstaff on him. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't you just glad that that one skeleton warrior had a quarterstaff? Now, can we rest here? We sure can. We don't need this rest. Fully healed, and our running and dodging skill has gone up. Now that's actually how leveling up works in this game. Is you actually have to level up your like running, dodging, and all your different skills, which happens over time as you do everything. And honestly, it's one of the worst parts about this game. And oh yeah, we can just enter climbing mode right away. In Daggerfall Unity, you have to actually put your weapon away to climb, but in base Daggerfall, you can just climb. Doesn't matter. As long as there's a wall to go up, you can go up it. That's one thing about Daggerfall that I love. Another thing, there are a few things that are kind of turn the game off a little. Those things being the endless labyrinthian dungeons and all the grinding you have to do the main quest, which honestly that will all become much more apparent later. But currently we have an imp, so we are going to swap back to our ebony dagger. This is actually going to take a sec, so we are going to back out of here. Right hand is now equipped. Alright. There we go. There we go. Whew. Alright. Can't interact with that. Now, this here is actually what the exits of this area looks like. So, right here is an exit. Right here is where we leave to get the heck out of here. And honestly, I do have to end this video up soon, so yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Horses passed. Oh yeah, and you can see one thing about the whole weakness I have, because whenever I select my weaknesses, as you can see, I'm unable to cast during daylight, which, that right there may seem bad, but I actually like it, because you're only going to use spells in dungeons unless you're going to deal with enemies at night, like this guy. We are going to run up and, oh look, it's a burglar. Alright, I actually like burglars. They're one of my favorite classes in this game. Oh man, we're already getting some good stuff. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff, put it into our inventory. Oh yeah, and we just can't use silver, I just realized. That's literally the only thing we cannot use. Literally everything else we can use, which wasn't a thing in are you kidding me? Another one of you? Oh, wow, I just one-shot this burglar. Ooh, pants. Don't have that yet. Nor do I have... Now, this here is an iron. And I currently have a steel on. Steel is better. And this is a helm regular. I have a helm regular. So we're going to move everything. Oh, can't carry any more stuff. Alright, well that's what encumbrance looks like. Literally just can't carry anymore. We're going to wait, get our medical skill up. Oh, I think I just dodged that arrow attack actually. Did I just level up? I just leveled up. Okay. That usually doesn't happen that quickly. Usually it does take a good bit more to actually level up in this game. Like a good bit more. We're going to put our stuff into spell points because I want to have all the mana. You know, like I want to be able to cast spells. And just like that, we're fully healed and our mana just dropped. So as you can see, we are definitely outside in the middle of the day. That's actually how you can tell it's daytime. Now, we are going to travel. That's transport. I gotta remember my auto map is not available here. Okay, so J is my full map. So as you can see, this game really opens up. So this is what the main map looks like. This is one region. This is one of the smallest regions. And of course, this is the smallest region out there. There's actually one area there, but you actually have to go out to this island to discover it because you can actually travel anywhere on foot. And you can right click to zoom in. And as you can see, right here, I'm at, if I just zoom out, as you can see, I am currently right here at Privateer's Hold. South of us is Gothway Garden. Now, a lot of people will head straight to Daggerfall. I like to head to Gothway Garden because it's like right there. Like it's literally right there, just next to Privateer's Hold, the closest town. And there's so much you can do here. Like honestly, this area has a lot to it. And right now I'm actually going to bluntly ask this guy about, you know, all the guilds, and okay, there we go. Mage's Guild. Yeah, you can actually talk to these guys, and some of them will actually just give you the map location if you just keep talking to them. But of course, some of these guys, you know, they ain't got a clue, especially if you're a warlock that they don't want to talk to. So we got general stores. Can't help us with that one. Can't help us with that one. Oh, this one he's actually telling us about. Okay, so if we just keep going here, you'll eventually get this. Go north, no, east. No, it's right there. Points to the Superior Supply store onto your map. You'll say that, and if you go into local map, which is M for me, you can just go ahead and look around. And as you can see, there's the Superior Store. There's the Fighters Guild, that blue square. And the big blue square, that's the Mages Guild. And this one that's weirdly shaped is the Temple. So just south of us is a good supply store. So we're going to run south, and we're going to sell our stuff, and we're going to actually end this episode right here. We managed to do a good bit. We cleared up Privateer's Hold. We're actually going to sell up our stuff, probably get some more stuff, because, you know, we could actually use some equipment. So this here's a general store. If I look at this area, oh, shop is laid out. All right. So we got a well laid out shop. If we talk to you, we can sell stuff. So we can just sell everything we... Whoa, I'm just selling all this stuff, and that's a lot of gold we're immediately getting. Okay, sell. Listen, I will offer you the absolute maximum I can without losing my shirt. Here is 1,584 gold. Take it and tell me all the friends you cheated me. Tell me all your friends you cheated me. Its original cost is 4,610, but you know what? I can't complain. I am terrible. My character has terrible personality right now. So it's not like I can really complain, because, you know, I got like a 15 personality. I'm considered unpopular. None of the cool kids like me. They all make fun of me at school. Let's get our axe out. And these shops here, you can actually look at these things. And you can buy horses, you can buy equipment, you can buy all sorts of stuff. There's even There's even axes in here. Iron war axe, iron battle axe, steel katana, elven longsword. That's expensive. We got a steel battle axe right now. I mean, steel is honestly one of the better ones. One of the better materials. If we look around here, find bows, find flails, find... Was that? Hang on. Was that one of the better battle axes? Let's see. Steel war axe. Steel war axe versus steel battle axe. 2 to 12 versus 2 to 16. I mean, if I were to just select that, 260 gold for a two-handed axe. Oh, I can tone down the price to 190. So not only is selling things, cheap on my end, but I can also buy things for cheap. Ain't that something? Like, imagine having lower prices with sold goods and bought goods. Like, that has to be weird. And let's see here. We got a few miscellaneous things. Honestly, I kind of want to buy like a cloak. Yeah, like this cloak, this crimson cloak, it's just calling to me. 5 gold. Yeah, I'll select it. That looks cool. And I guess while we're at it, we can buy ourselves some new clothes. Let's see here. Oh, you're really... What's this? Kajitsu? That's silly sounding. Let's see here. If I were to buy the toga, honestly the toga looks cool. Oh yeah, that covers up a good bit. And we got a loincloth. Okay, that does change a little bit. It probably looks ridiculous, but oh, we're not wearing anything, are we? Okay, I need to rebuy everything. So get that stuff, and we're going to actually buy this time. So yeah, 23 gold instead of 32. So that's good. Now we look cool, I guess. Yeah, we got a toga, we got a loincloth under our... Let's put that on. If I need to take it off. Okay, clothing. Put that on, there we go. So yeah, we got a loincloth right underneath our pants. It looks kind of funny. And right here we got a toga. So if we were to take off our armor, kind of looks cool. And we got our pauldrons on. Got a little bit of stuff to sell, but other than that, we should be squared up. I mean, we can probably sell a bit more of this stuff to some other vendor. Get our stuff good and gilded on up. Alright, so I'm starting to learn the controls a bit more. And it is currently 8:30, so this may be a good place to wrap things up. Let me do that. Alright. Well, anyways, looks like this is a good place to wrap things up right here in Gothway Garden. We got ourselves a very cool axe. And of course, we look absolutely amazing. We have 76 health. We are quite healthy. We can carry up to 105 pounds, which is neat. We have 140 fatigue. We have plenty of gold. We're leveled up quite well. We can definitely get more level ups in the future. Our miscellaneous skills are looking kind of cool. And yeah. So anyways, that's going to be it for this first episode. I hope the audio isn't that atrocious. I will try to get things fixed up. I will see about it. But meantime, this has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'll catch you on the next one. Later!